There we go. Up cloak. I had to reset my my streaming. I had to reset my streaming rate because I wasn't TikTok want to read on it. Because actually didn't want to read the internet. Makes sense. It was on all day.
This just keeps getting stranger. There's our target. Strike fast.
In there like somewhere, yeah. You know it, man. Yep. So I had to reset it. Was a damn shame I had to redo a whole my line. My second line on my temple completely erased because it wasn't dropping any sort of freaking line. That's a damn shame. Each level, yeah. I guess there is that.
The Serpent Clan shall rise again.
Bloody Spoon, another follower on YouTube. That's his writing with me. He wanted to buy my wand, and he come to find out the wand's not going to be good enough for him. Yeah, he was looking at buying the wand, but ended up not. Wasn't as good. Don't know how I died. Don't know how I died. Don't know how I died.
camp.
My eyes deceive me. Good eye. Let's run that wisp down. Rathin's flaring. It's getting stronger.
What brought you here, woman? Your duty is skin deep. And soon it shall be mine.
She didn't stand a chance. Got deleted. Okay. Cheers. Dude, we just added 5 rooms right there. 5. Alright, we need some locks. And we gotta go golem. Golem, smithy. Golem, smithy, golem, smithy, golem, smithy. All the way across.
What power will I claim today?
Nothing like this, alright. Well, if you see a medallion on the ground, let me know. Should be alright. You can do 15 just fine.
Get out of my way!
It's when it's fully juiced, where all the rooms are upgraded to their max, and have 6 people. That's when it gets hairy. You can pick up whatever on the ground. Give it a dib if you want. You just got to find. Yes, destabilization. You got a lock key. Now wait for me to get up in here. Give me the last stuff. Give me the last stuff. The medallion drop.
Get out of my way!
Blah, 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 blah. Two spark builds in this mug is it just hits different.
Perhaps you will be a wonderful. Challenge the fist of the past.
How useful!
The vows have many unseen.
Blah, 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 blah.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
Remnants of a dead empire!
have made a grave mistake. You are too slow. You have made a grave mistake. No consequence. Exhala, Harejantul!
Getting it.
These temples, always rearranging their guts.
Waste of my time.
You defile this place.
The vow, many unseen. The vow, many unseen. You challenge the gift of the beast.
Well,
Another medallion.
we put the very first time. And forever and ever.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary. Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary. The vow, many unseen. The vow, many unseen. Your talent is just the vow of many unseen.
Oh man.
The vow, many unseen.
have made a grave mistake. You have made a grave mistake.
Oh, man.
Remnants of a dead empire!
Soil her glory! Remain.
Wonder. So yeah, have to rush and tech this somehow.
Hey guys. Alright, so this video I want to go over how to set up this corner golem in the golem chain that pretty much all the good temples are going to have. So like the Russian temple and Fub's temple, all of them use this golem chain, and at some point you're going to have to set up this corner golem, which is a real pain in the ass. And it's not really explained all that well in most videos and stuff that I've seen, so I figured to make a video on how to do this. Golem, there is some things that you need to get right, otherwise you're going to have to redo the whole area. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so if you guys have been following a lot of other guides like Fub's guide, you're probably at this point here with your golem chain. You've finished your first corner, you've done this one and done this one. These are pretty simple to do. And now let's go work on this corner. And first thing you might notice is you cannot place another smithy over here. So we can't place a smithy here because there is a smithy over here. So what I suggest you guys do is we lock this golem, and basically you want this to go. So you can lock this and this at the same time, and then this will probably get deleted like this. And that's fine. And we want to make sure that this guy never gets deleted, right? So if you ever run into a situation where you're low on locks, let this part die off, right? This can die off, you can rebuild it again. But if this dies, basically what happens is you're not going to be able to place this back, right? So you see we put our smithy here and like, oh wait, we can't put the golem. So what you're gonna have to do if you lose this guy is you're gonna have to start all the way back down from here. You're gonna have to remove this smithy, put a golem, and then put the smithy back again, and then you're gonna have to use a whole bunch of locks and that kind of stuff to kind of remove all this stuff. So basically when you're in this spot here, we want to get rid of this smithy, so we lock the golem. If you have spare locks, then lock this. If you don't, then just let this whole thing die off. It's very easy to build this again. So anyways, so we're going to keep locking these two, and we're going to slowly build up. We're going to put our smithy, and then we're going to put a golem. Let's go over the method using the sack chamber. What we're going to need is a smithy. We're also going to need the sack card in the same turn, so the smithy and a sack card. And we're also going to need one lock. We only need one lock for this method, so pretty easy. One thing to note before you do it is you are going to need the sack chamber later on for your corruption chamber chain down here. So if you've used this somewhere else, for whatever reason, you cannot do this. You want to save at least one use for this. You get 2 uses on the sacrificial chamber. So you want to save one at least for this part of the chain. If you don't have, if you've already used it for whatever reason, then go to the next method I'll show you using just locks. But yeah, this one is a little bit simpler. It's very, I mean, there's no other point that you're going to use your sack chamber aside from this one time here. So I think you might as well just use it here. It makes things very simple. You only use one lock. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put down the smithy, and then we're going to sack the armory. It is actually nice if you can get away sacking the Alk Lab, because you are going to need the armory later on for this part of the chain, but you would need a lot more locks to actually do it that way. So the easiest way is just sack the armory. As you can see, we've separated this entire chain. We lock the smithy, these two die off, and we've completed the corner. Okay, so let's say we don't want to use the sack chamber, or we've already used it once, or we want to use it somewhere else, but either way, we don't want to use the sack chamber. What can we do? Well, we can actually do the same thing, but we're going to need 2 locks, at least 3 if you want to save this corner smithy. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to put down the smithy, and then we're going to lock this golem, and we're going to lock this golem. So both golems are locked. And what's going to happen is basically you're going to lose all this stuff. So if you did have another lock, then you could lock this golem and this smithy, but you can always just build it again, so it doesn't really matter. And then you can continue building. Maybe like one of the worst outcomes is that you lose this. I mean, it's not really even the worst outcome, but I mean, you're going to have to put another one, then lock the 2 golems again, and hopefully it just, you know, deletes these. But yeah, that's how you can do it without locks. If you want to be super safe, then you can lock these 3 rooms, basically. If If you lock these 3 rooms, then 100% all of the stuff is gone, and then you just rebuild again. And yeah, so that's how you build the corner golem. It's not that difficult. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, so be patient. You know, don't rush it, and just keep running. You can
Well, I didn't think it was going to be this complicated. How do we make things so complicated? Why do we gotta make things so complicated? So I'm assuming I need an armory. Armory, smithy, golem. Hey, you gotta lock all three of these.
Hey guys. All right, so this video. Okay, so if
So armory, smithy, golem. Armory, smithy, golem. Two golem. Russian. Tech. First corner. POE2. How long did the outermost layer take me? Several hours, bro.
These temples.
I'm on the
always
golem
rearrange
side of
their
it,
guns.
but you gotta rush and tech that too, by the way.
I will unmake you!
But the rush and tech for it takes a lot more.
You defile this place. Reset.
The vow of many unseen.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not exaggerating when on the several hour part, brother. My RNG for the temple was horrid. Still is. Not gonna lie, it's still pretty bad. Like I just now started getting the stabilization locked. I noticed that you had to complete your first line. I didn't realize you have to rush and take golems and stuff. Bloody snooze, it keeps going ahead. Hey, at least my locks are dropping this time, man. They were not dropping to save my life, bro. Not even joking. Yeah, I am. No K drops. Damn, dude. Another lock? Jeez. Yeah, I could take out the Spy Master, but I'm not, because I need to level up my Spy Masters. Only got 6 out of 10 Spy Masters done.
Perhaps you will be a active side. Challenge the best of the best.
One thing that sucks having 2 spark builds in the map. They're both competing for the kills. drops are becoming better.
You have made a grave mistake. Your life is forfeit.
But yes, it took several hours, bro. I just finished it. Day I've been working on it for 2 weeks. So I also got a full-time job, so I can't. I work 50, 60 hours a week, man. So I get on as soon as I get off of work. I live stream it. And I work on my temple. Keep going at it, man. Your temple will look at it. I just gotta make sure I don't jack it up. And do the Russian golem tech. Actually break my temple once and I had to restart. Been there. Been there. Been there, bro. Painful, isn't it? Like now, I can't use any of this. I need an armory. I'm assuming for this corner you need armory, smithy, and golem. Armory, smithy, golem. Then lock these three. So I'm assuming what you're gonna need. Just keep working it like that. I did. I tried it. It doesn't. I don't know if it actually works. So I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 out of 10 spy masters left. So our grade to level 3. I need to go pee. Best part is we're not running out. We're not running out of locks.
Unpredictable, as always.
Then we gotta figure out. Then we gotta pray the medallion guys that we get 3 locks. Bro, what just happened? I've been working on this temple too damn long, man. Bro, I need you to res me, bro. Smooth. I don't know what I don't know what happened right there. I've been working on it for the past 2 weeks to get it to where it's currently stated, where it's currently at. But that's working a full-time job, man. I don't stream full-time. I do not make a living off of streaming. So it takes me a little bit longer than normal. You know how I died right there, bro. Did you see that? It tweaked and blap, dead. The hell?
The vow remaining unseen.
least we're getting locks.
I'll hold this one.
What in the world is this that keeps coming out of bodies, bro? It's like a worm. What type of shit are you running, dude? Like a damn parasite, bro. Did it again. You got a bad case of the tapeworm or something.
The vows have many unseen.
Ancient fools!
Feels like it'll take forever. Oh, dude, another freaking
The
log.
vows have many
That's
unseen.
2. We're averaging 3 logs. This could be doable. Well, it's gonna take forever. Yeah, I do too, bro. 'Cause we all know it doesn't give us what we need. Another lock? Oh, that's a 3rd. I'm already stacked on locks, bro. Okay. So note to self, when you getting it up here, when you getting your shit to look like this, bro, it's good. That means you'll start dropping a whole bunch of locks, man. And I only got all my spy masters to level 3. 6 out of 10 of my spy masters are level 3. I goofed it up from on that back corner. On this back corner right here, I goofed it up. And it was only because I couldn't get the corner to lay down right. So it wouldn't go over and put a spy master right there for me. So I opted out of it and just put armories there instead. So I'm too shy on this back corner, but I was able to do Russian tech all the way down. Get in my belly! Yeah, that's the 3rd lock. That's good. Real deal. Am I on the West Coast? No, I'm on the East Coast, bro. It's 1:13 in the morning. I gotta be at work. I gotta be at work at 7:30 in the mornings. So I might do 3 more wraps. 3 more runs of maps, because we seem to be blowing through this. 3 more runs of maps. Get another opening, and I'm probably gonna go to bed. James sent 50 freaking gifties over there on TikTok, man. Appreciate you, brother. Peanut gang all day, every day. March taking the corner is really annoying. Yeah, I just got my first corner. You get off work in 20 minutes. Yes. Nope. It's gonna be about like a 12-hour day today, so it's gonna be a long one for me. Probably stream for like an hour or two. Thursday and Fridays though are pretty short. You have work about 4 or 5. It's about a 10-hour day, which is great because that gives me more time to work with this temple. I don't mind doing a temple, man. It gives me an objective. Give me something to do. You know what I'm saying? Gives me something to do.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
Is there a medallion over there or something? I do security. Technically. I do the type of security that people rob you. If that makes any sense. I carry a gun and a vest all day. Bulletproof vest. I don't really like to tell people what I do. I show online because you don't know, man.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
I am the stigma of ex-military. Cool. We're going to have to ditch a lock. You need this.
Another medallion.
Hey, boy. That's a 4th lock. Right. 4th lock. Bro, you snatched that damn thing up so fast at level 20. God damn, you didn't even look at it long enough to mire it. You as well, veteran. Yeah, thank you for your service, bro. Only reason why I'm off today, I had my VA appointment earlier today. You put me on another fucking pill, bro. I gotta take 3 pills now. It's like they hand out pills like they're fucking candy, bro. my action button, because of that, my action button is not my left click, my right click. So I don't mistakenly pick stuff or click stuff off the ground. Yeah, I've already did I deployed in Afghanistan in 2011. Yeah. I put something at the beginning? I did. I was with the 1st Infantry Division, 2nd Battalion, 34th Armored Regiment, Bravo Company, Fort Riley, Kansas. I was 20. Joined at 19. Three years Army, then I did 9 years National Guard afterwards. I just got out of National Guard in 2021. Ooh, let's see here. Let's see here. This one has done, that has done, that has done, that has 2. Okay. All right. Yes. Now I got 3 of them done. Okay. Okay. I need 1, 2. I have 3 left. Best part about this though, at least we got a good sustain going on. Look at this. Locks for days, bruh. I was a 13 Fox. I was a 4 observer. I was down with the infantry guys. My job, the best I can describe it is I call for fire. So typically you're in a 2-man team. You have a spotter and a guy that calls it in, right? But where we were going, there was no mountains or anything like that in Afghanistan because we was along the Badi Timor River. So we couldn't, there was no point in being on a 2-man team, so we got stuck on a platoon. Basically, my job was I was playing Call of Duty in real life. Best way I can explain it. My job, I call in airstrikes. I was with the infantry guys. Basically, you know, I was out there walking out there with them, and you take contact and take cover. I call it in on the radio, give them my grid position and the enemy position. Boom. Called in Apaches and Kiowas, man, because they got rid of the howitzers because they were doing too much collateral damage. I like to argue, there's no such thing. Yeah, that was my job, bro. Then when I went in the National Guard afterwards, because my contract was weird, I had to do 3 years active duty, 3 years active duty, 3 years National Guard, and then 2 years of IR. So when I went into the National Guard, since you're in your home state, what I did, I switched my OS to human resources. Because sitting there saying that you can sit there and read a map and put a bomb in the middle of Walmart doesn't really look good on a resume, dude. So I switched to human resources. So I went from combat arms, being a combat veteran, to a little paper pusher, man. And I hate paperwork. And I was good at it, just, I don't know. But the most painful thing I ever did, man, was
Another pretender to power.
trying to teach infantry guys how to read a map. That was painful. Like you shoot a gun, god damn. You can't read in a freaking map, dude. It was like you trying to tell them not to eat the Koran. Yeah. If there's any infantry guys in here in this chat, whatever, they're secretly watching, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers couldn't read a map to save their life. Doesn't matter how many times you show them. And it's not like a road map either. Yeah, it's a 1,000-meter grid squares. A gridded map. Your normal map. I wasn't stationed in Benning.
Beautiful murder.
13 Foxes are artillery. Basic training I was not. My basic training in AIT, I was not in Fort Benning. I was in Fort Sill. 13 Foxes get attached to infantry companies. That's why they're so much in high demand in the military, because the enemy knows the guy with the radio antenna sticking out of the back of his backpack is the one that calls in the airstrikes. They're not dumb. But yeah. And typically with an infantry company, you get assigned to an infantry company. About six or eight of you. 13 Foxes too. I did land nav in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. That's where I got stationed at. Home of the artillery. It's our artillery base. Also did my AIT there too, so I didn't even get to leave it at all. Stayed there the whole freaking 15 weeks. Something like that, 15, 16 weeks. There in Fort Sill. You a Betty Diddley? I heard Lee was small as hell. When I was in my basic training unit, we were the last rotation for male only barracks. After that, the training was going to be co-ed with male and female. We were the last generation for male only. Signed up when you were in junior high school. I signed up when I was 19 on my 20th birthday. I was on the plane to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Spent the whole entire day of summer in Oklahoma, man. Talking about some. I bet you Benny was pretty bad too, man. That heat. Oh my God. And now I know where they get those little cactuses from, man. Because those little cactuses that you can buy at like at the store, you know what I'm saying? Those really small ones. Dude, fucking Fort Sill is littered with those. Bro's flexing a prism diamond global. We gotta flex this. Yep. Benny's one of the main hub. I believe there is what? I'm pretty sure there's 3, maybe 4 basic training areas. You got Relax in Jackson, Fort Benning, and Fort Sill. I think there might be another one too. I was in Fort Sill. 91 Delta, is that a cook? Is that 92 Yankee? 91
Get out
Delta.
of my way.
Is that a mechanic? Or commo? Oh, power generator and repair. Oh yeah, you guys are definitely needed in Afghanistan. God forbid that AC goes out. IGH might be a medic, though. I don't know, man. It's been 5 years. I did a whole freaking MOS dump. Are you trying to race me, dog? Yeah, I've been shot at, blown up. I can tell you how many times I escaped death. The crazy thing is, I was never injured. Should have went to the damn sick call a couple of times after being blown up. Had a rocket land right next to me on the other side of a HESCO barrier. I mean, not a HESCO, but a cement barrier. Where the blimp was. I couldn't hear shit for like 2 days. That's because there's damn Taliban was running around outside of the base in a freaking pickup truck shooting mortars off the back of it. Swear to God, that shit looked like it was in a movie. Watching that guy just go right across the dirt field, just hauling ass. You guys ever want to see 2 Coda buses stacked on top of each other? Go to Afghanistan, man. On the Highway 1. I don't know how the hell they did it. But they literally got 2 Coda buses stacked on top of each other and they'd be full of vegetables and shit. Manure. See, this is why I need to be one taking out the temple stuff.
What power will I claim today? Get out of my way!
Find this place.
You challenge the best of the best.
Oh wow. Starting to become froggy up in here, bro. Starting to become froggy up in this temple.
The Val have many of them.
Generator, no.
The Val have many of them.
We're not getting locks today.
many unseen. The vow have many unseen. Challenge the best of the best.
Face me!
You challenge the best of the best. Perhaps you will be on the active side.
Another medallion.
Face me!
No.
You reek of stupidity! You have made a grave mistake.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
Soil her glory!
Alright, guys, I'm getting off of here. I'll catch y'all later. Until next time. So that being said, guys, hashtag Peter Game Baby all day, every day. Deuces. Make sure you hit that sub button and that bell icon.